Hello my friends, my name is Tim Johnson. Forgiveness is an absolutely essential part of recovering from any addiction. And forgiving other people of perceived wrongs to yourself and your own anger with them can be a lot easier than self-forgiveness. Many people, me included for a long time, got stuck in being unable to forgive myself for my choices and my actions in active addiction. But just to help you a little along with it, there are 4 stages which you must go through I believe, to get through your self-forgiveness. And of course there are some people, probably a smaller minority, who in their own minds perhaps have done something so unforgivable that to move through it they're going to need proper counselling or professional counselling. But for most of us, passing through the following 4 stages will help you get over it and learn to forgive yourself. Self-care and self-forgiveness, if you can't get through that, then you're not going to stay sober. It's as simple as that. They eat up at you the same way as anger and resentment does, and leave you feeling shame and guilt and absolutely worthless. And to avoid that, you have to face them head on, and it's quite frightening, and you have to go through fear to do that. The first stage is responsibility. The 4 R's these are: responsibility, remorse, restoration and renewal. So responsibility, you've got to take responsibility for your actions. It's simple as that. It's no use using the blame game. It was because of this, or this happened to me and that happened to me, that's why I acted this way or that way, or to that person, to this person. That's why I chose to do that, because I had the weight of the world on my shoulders. And whatever excuses you've been giving yourself for a long time, you've got to drop it. You've got to take full responsibility, just like you have to take full responsibility for your recovering from your recovery from addiction. You've got to take full responsibilities for all of your actions during it. Although, of course, it may have been influenced by your active addiction and your compulsions within that addiction. Obviously, your choices are influenced negatively, which is what addiction's all about. It's negative impact on every aspect of your life. But you've got to take responsibility. Once you've taken responsibility, then remorse comes in. You've got to find a way to get over those feelings of guilt and shame and worthlessness, because you have to allow yourself a bit, that in life that we all make mistakes and we're all guilty of making bad choices, whether we're in addiction or not. It's just the way life is sometimes. If we were all saints, we'd all have halos around our heads. Reality is not like that. And unless you can remove, those feelings of remorse, let me tell you now, activate your central nervous system, because you sweat on them like anger. You increase adrenaline in your body. You make yourself sick with guilt and shame, and it leaves you ending up feeling wrung out and worthless. And then you're no good to anyone, because you'll just go backwards and you'll start using again. Restoration is the 3rd stage. Now, restoration can take some different forms. The ideal, of course, is to make amends and apologise to those people that you've hurt where it doesn't cause any more damage. That's the important thing. If it causes more damage by you going back and revisiting that, then you need to find a way of restoration in different ways. Of course, making yourself into the best possible version of yourself in itself is a gift back to those that you've hurt, particularly your loved ones. When they see how well you are, in one way, that's all you can do, isn't it? Be the best version of yourself and just do your best every single day. So that restoration is making amends, if you like, and apologising to those people that you've wronged wherever you can. And another way of restoration, which will really build your self-esteem and leave you not feeling worthless, is to pay back. Is to give service to others. Whether you do that and give service to fellow addicts and alcoholics, whether you go and volunteer and help the homeless, or whatever you can do to pay back, whether it's just being loving or kind to people and making better choices along the way, then that's important as well. And it will alleviate over a period of time, not immediately, those feelings of guilt and lack of self-worth and worthlessness, if you like. And finally, renewal. And this is learning and relearning and renewal and being reborn in a sense. And when you get through all those stages, you have to have learned from every single one of them, and you have to have learned from all those bad choices that you made along the way, and just live in the moment and live in the day. And every single day, check yourself and check in several times a day that you're making good choices, that you're behaving in a way that has integrity and kindness and love. And also, along the way, as you're learning, you're just doing your best every day. Do a self-inventory every night. You know, before you close your eyes at night, just run the day forwards or backwards in your head and just check the way that you behaved and what can you do better tomorrow. And can you be kind? Can you be more loving? Can you give more service? Can you help? Can you be useful? And all these things will help you on a path towards self-forgiveness. I know they have for me. Anyway, I hope that's been some help for you. Carpe Diem. Seize the day today. Please subscribe, like and share the videos. Just helps one or two more people see them. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.